The values and messages of the Council of Europe Convention on Preventing and Combating Violence against Women and Domestic Violence, known as the Istanbul Convention, are very much in line with the aims of the joint EU Council of Europe program for good governance, so-called PGG, offering tailor-made support to Eastern Partnership countries. Support to bring their legislation and practice closer to European standards of human rights, rule of law, and democracy. The implementation of the Istanbul Convention is a collection of measures that were tried and tested across Europe and that have been found to be effective in protecting the human rights of women and their right to life and physical integrity. Several of its provisions were inspired by the case law of the European Court of Human Rights. The monitoring shows that where the Convention is implemented, it is leading to better laws and policy, to more funding for support services, and to better access to justice. The Istanbul Convention transforms communities as it requires professionals in the legal, health and education fields, social workers, law enforcement officers, journalists, business professionals, to tackle their own bias based on gender stereotypes in their daily professional and personal lives. This shift contributes to more democratic, violence-free, and human rights-friendly societies. That is why I'm saddened to see the many misconceptions and deliberate fake news emerging around the Istanbul Convention. These false narratives distort the aim of the Convention, and they play into the fears of the other. The PGG2 regional project, Women's Access to Justice, delivering on the Istanbul Convention and other European gender equality standards, aims at strengthening access to justice for women, especially women victims of violence. In cooperation with the national legal training institutes, the project helps to develop a sustainable, gender-sensitive justice chain in all the 6 Eastern Partnership countries by targeting legal professionals who are interacting with women seeking justice. The project also tackles persistent gender stereotypes among legal professionals and others that contribute to women not being really able to fully enjoy their rights and to live a life free of violence. With this project, the Council of Europe and the European Union are joining forces to make justice systems gender sensitive, to transform professionals' vision about their unique contribution to women's rights and overall to tackle the root causes of violence against women, namely gender inequality. It is more important now than ever to unite behind the unique legal instrument as practitioners, as policymakers, and as international intergovernmental institutions. The EU and the Council of Europe are actively working to advance women's rights, and much effort has gone into promoting the visibility, the rights and the standards of the Istanbul Convention over the past years. within EU member states and in the EU external relations. We are hoping to build on and intensify this cooperation grounded in human rights, rule of law and democracy principles and standards. We jointly work towards ratification and full implementation of the Istanbul Convention by all Eastern Partnership countries.